Hi, welcome back. So we're just continuing onto chapter 3. Until now, we found out that Remington was part of a secret society. Um, I'm starting to think that the reason he even came to this area is because they thought they would, well, his group of hunters thought they would find this mysterious boggy character. But from the letter that was written, or at least that he was trying to write, it seems that he was giving up and they were just going to step back from whatever reason he was um, camping out here or living out here in the middle of the swamp. But now, well, now it looks really strange because this looks like could have stabbed him. And then we've got the gun from the sound of the shot that we heard and the sound, what do you call it, the film of, what was his name? Ah, I forgot his name. Vanderpeer. um, and I have, oh, I haven't done
Hmm.
this. Talk to everyone, examine everything, present clues, and this guy's weird. This guy Echo is really weird. Echo's protesting for animal rights in the swamp. I think that's suspicious. Echo is a fan of the Boggy cartoon. That's not a
Not suspicious.
suspicion. Doesn't know much about the real swamp creature. I find that suspicious. Echo shares many views with Agent Folder. That's not really suspicious, or is it? No, this is suspicious. I gotta talk to. Why would that be suspicious? Echo's not a talented artist or musician.
Not
That's weird.
suspicious.
But he knows Harper. I'm gonna go back to Harper later on and ask him about this guy, but let's just finish up in the her.
Hey,
Yes, Sally's weird too. Sally only begun working in the swamp this year. Yes, it could be suspicious. Maybe not. Sally thinks the swamp is disgusting.
Not
Sally
suspicious.
has long legs. That's suspicious. Sally always, yes, that's suspicious as well. Sally often brings spare clothes to the swamp. That's not
Not suspicious.
suspicious. Sally does not lock away her belongings in the evening. That's not
Not
suspicious.
suspicious.
Sally is unable to lock her gift shop. Unable. Okay, we'll just leave that for now. Okay, so I want to finish up in the office because we found a lot. We found the gun, the table. What's this?
No way. No way. Is this a a werewolf?
Chair.
The open window looks over the wooden planks outside. Oh, and on one side, a part of the curtain has been ripped off.
Yeah, that's the. Can I like match things? I feel like I want to say, aha, I found it. Where's my clues? This. Yeah, the red lining was a piece, and this is the curtain. It's from there. Yeah. Oh, we almost have everything. Actually, we have one thing that we don't have. What is this? Okay.
Something happened here. There are signs of a struggle between the desk and the window.
It's starting to look like he did have an argument with someone. Someone did stab him. Or it's just a clumsy, uh, reaction to being food poisoned. He was sick. But
This is the creepiest office I've ever been in. Ever.
is there anything else?
This is the creepiest office. This is the creepy. The open window looks over the wooden planks. Oh, and on one side, a part.
Okay, is there anything else I should look here? Office. We got everything. Okay. I'm getting out of here. So I've got everything here except for the southern area, the swamp top. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go and interrogate. What's this?
This is the creepiest.
All right, let's go. Wait, there's nothing in the fireplace, is there?
This is the creepiest.
Okay, no. Okay. Just trying to check everything. What's this?
There are bizarre footprints with 3 toes leading up to the office door. And back down into the.
No, that looks kind of weird. It doesn't look like these ones. Um,
I don't like it here.
okay.
So, this is where they.
Okay, why are we here? And it's another big business swamp last night, right? Okay. Nope. I want to go here. Thank you. Okay. So, I want to go and talk to. What do I have? I'm going to go to the museum again. And. You.
I found these designs for a boggy costume.
Oh, some ridiculous new merchandise for tourists to waste their money on.
No, I believe the murderer was dressed like this last night when they attacked Remington.
If they were trying to scare him out of the swamp, they should have spent more time making an accurate design.
What do you mean?
Well, this design is some bizarre hybrid between the real creature and the cartoon character. It simply hasn't been researched properly.
What's wrong with it?
Well, those flippers? Pure guesswork. Nothing but foolish imagination. Nobody knows what Boggy's feet look like. No footprint has ever been recorded.
So tell me, Special Agent Folder, how would you do a better job researching it if nothing has ever been recorded?
Oh, well, that's, it's all a matter of taking the time to... It's just that... But there's no way anyone would believe... Nothing but foolishness.
Okay.
What can you tell me about your relationship with Richard Remington?
We didn't really have one, and now we definitely don't have one. But look, all I can say is that he was a coward who enjoyed watering down history for his own benefit.
What does that mean?
It means there are some chapters of this swamp's history that he never wanted anyone to know about.
Did he like you sniffing around this museum all the time?
I don't think he knew, to be honest. And even if he did, there's nothing he could have done about it. He has no right to this building. He knows that. We both know that.
Why not? It was part of his tourist attraction, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't.
Hmm. Hmm.
You're wasting your precious time, Detective. So, you found it. I wonder who else knows about it.
Okay, so... Right. And... I already showed that to him.
Well, this design is some bizarre hybrid between the real creature and the cartoon character.
Yeah, I got that. Look at
This file goes over some basic differences between the genuine creature and the cartoon character. It's nothing more than a basic overview, really.
Okay, so...
I'd never seen that before, and I never want to see it again.
Does he know anything about the woman?
Is that the missing page of the journal?
I think so.
It's an important artifact. It belongs in a museum.
Yeah, you're not wearing the right hat to be saying that.
Okay, we'll leave that. I don't think he knows anything about a fireplace poker, the gun.
I have no interest in something like that.
Yeah, okay,
Obviously.
doesn't. So,
If I cared about that person, I would know everything I need to know already.
okay, mind. What about Echo?
Oh, yes, I know him. He occasionally asks me about the history and biology of the swamp creature. I explained to him what the real Boggy looks like and how they changed his appearance for the cartoon character.
Why did he ask about that?
Because some people are naturally curious. You should give it a try sometime.
Okay, so I really think Echo is the one behind maybe the costumes, trying to scare people away, maybe. But I think it might have overshadowed the actual crime. I'm not really sure.
Next time, only show me something if it's important. Let's make that a rule.
Okay, so that was interesting. And Harper?
This person is of no interest to me. What's...
Okay, so we're done here. He did give us some good information. Let's go to Lady. What was her name again? Lady Widgemeyer? Wow, my brain is fried. Okay, Lady Weybridge. Sorry, I was close. Hello, girl.
Aha! The great detective returns. Did you run out of ideas? Need a little push in the right direction?
I'm getting a new idea. It involves ignoring you. No need to push me, but the direction would help. You're the one who needs a little push. Curious about her. She's got that black tights as well.
No need to push me, but the direction would help.
Like it or not, I'm here to help you.
I get it. You give me a map, then you magically disappear and hide behind a tree for an hour. You want me to be impressed?
Did you talk to all the suspects yet?
I'm working on it. You can't rush these things, you know?
Have you noticed anything unusual?
I notice that this is going to take longer than I originally planned, and I'm getting the feeling that I wasn't wrong about this tourist attraction.
What do you mean?
I had a hard time believing there could be a place like this here in a dark corner of a swamp. It didn't make sense, and it still doesn't.
Some things don't make sense straight away. You need to look a little closer.
At what? The mud? The water? The trees?
Nope. They've been here for years, and they're not to blame. They belong here.
She's gone again. Hiding in a bush, no doubt. I wonder if she'll ever tell me something I can actually understand.
Was she the boggy monster? Like they've been here for years? Interesting. Let's go to her.
You've been here so long, you must have crossed paths with Remington a few times. What did you think of him?
That man was a threat to the swamp. We'll be better off without him. Hopefully the curtain will fall on his little tourist attraction as well.
Better off? With a killer on the loose now?
There have been murderers loose in the swamp before.
What are you talking about?
In my time here, I've seen the swamp invaded by men. By hunters. Several times. They're relentless.
What were they hunting? Wait, what about Boggy? Is that why no one has seen him in 60 years?
They always fell short of their ultimate goal.
Yeah, right.
That just meant they came back again and again, doing more harm each time.
But this area is protected by law, right?
It is now, but some men have no respect for laws, of any kind. They tried to get me to leave my home. I stood my ground.
Obviously. But this whole area is a tourist attraction now. I doubt Remington would have allowed anyone to march into Boggy's bog with a gun and start hunting down its main attraction.
Do we have anything to show her? Ooh, the blood.
Let's see. First thing we do,
Okay.
then tap.
Oh, no.
And now, we just have to match the color of that liquid with these ingredients. Got it! Now I know what that liquid consists of. I'll write it down in my notes. What's going on here? That was definitely the same as the other tests. Let's see. First thing, then tap the...
Yeah.
And now, we just have to match the color. Got it! Now I know what that liquid can... I'll write it down in my note. The swamp slime. It's the exact same liquid again! There's something about that green slime.
Yes. Okay. Is proof found in the treehouse? Sally's legs. Waybridge's cauldron. My hairstyle. Okay. So, the fireplace poker found at the crime scene. And the black leggings are covered in the same swamp slime, but we already know that. Is that like my... Okay, hold on. So I didn't like using that. It's proof that... Okay, so I'm gonna go... Swamp slime.
The fireplace poker found at the crime scene and the black leggings are covered in the same swamp slime. Sally's leggings. They link her with the crime scene. I'll have to ask her about it.
Right. I don't think...
You can put that away. I can't help you with it.
Oh, she was really...
No, thank you.
Okay. I felt like she might have had information about that. It's the same fabric.
If you bring me something with liquid on it,
All
I
right.
might be able to help you.
Yes, yes. Okay.
You should ask someone else.
Okay. It's Sally.
Show it to someone who doesn't live in a tree.
So we are off to question Sally. But definitely him first. He has a relationship with.
You said you knew
Echo.
Remington?
He and I knew each other for a long time. I came to work at his tourist attraction in the early days, when he needed help.
Well, what kept you here?
I know most people wouldn't want to work in a place like this. I actually like it here, so I was happy to oblige.
You might like it, but I still don't see why anyone would build a tourist attraction here.
Mr. Remington has his reasons. He probably had several. I don't presume to know what they all were. Even though we were friends, he had some secrets, some hobbies, that I was happy to let him keep secret.
Secrets? Hobbies? A secret hobby?
He was a man with a dream. I can tell you that much.
Wait. Okay. Is it the...
One of Mr. Remington's secrets. I never wanted to know the details, but these men travel the world, seeking mysterious animals to hunt. They consider myths and legends to be the ultimate prey.
Was Vanderpeer really a director? I wonder. What else can I show?
I can't help you with that one. Sorry. Why don't you show that to someone else?
Okay. What else can... Oh, Echo.
It's here a lot. I think he's been putting less effort into his protests recently, which is a shame. I think it's an admirable cause.
Do you talk to him much?
Not really. Sometimes he likes to talk, just casual conversation. He asks how business is going and what everyone likes to eat, nothing of real importance.
Oh, it does sound like it's Echo. We already asked about it, didn't we?
It was Mr. Remington's favorite food. That strange green powder isn't supposed to be there.
Okay, so Sally.
I don't know what to say. That's the same fabric from Mr. Remington's curtains.
Yes, we know that.
That's Mr. Remington's old hunting rifle. He usually keeps it around. For whatever reason. He was very fond of that thing. Looks like it was fired recently.
Yeah, we know that. That's for sure.
It's Mr. Remington's fireplace poker. This slime on the handle. It's familiar for some reason.
Nice. A lot about.
I don't know everything, I'm afraid.
Well, you sure do. What else do we?
I can't help you with that one. Sorry.
Okay, so I think that's about it. Let's go, Sally.
It's a humble gift shop wagon. A Boggy's Bog mug. Maybe I'll get one and surprise. Boggy dolls, Boggy.
Check it.
It's a framed drawing of. What a shame, it's not even signed.
All right. You.
Hey,
So, what can you tell me about your relationship with Richard Remington?
I didn't have one. I think I spoke to him twice, ever. He usually seemed really busy, but more like preoccupied.
Preoccupied? Like he was thinking about something else? Something that wasn't this choice attraction?
Who can say? What do old men think about?
What? Are you implying that I know the answer to that?
Let's try this. Well, let me see first.
Where are you keeping all this stuff? In your pockets?
She's great.
The black leggings you found in your bag this morning. They're covered in the same slime that was on the murder weapon.
Everything in this swamp is covered in slime. What's your angle, Grimoire?
This exact slime hasn't been found anywhere else. I have proof you were wearing them during the murder. Your black leggings were part of the murderer's costume.
Your black leggings were part of the murderer's costume.
Costume? Is that why someone took them out of my bag last night?
Well, I don't have proof someone else took them.
If I had been wearing them when I committed a crime, do you think I would hand them over to a detective the second he shows up? Besides, look at them. What do you notice?
They're far too long for you to wear. No, she's tall. You're too fat to wear these. They're loose and stretched. Yeah.
They're loose and stretched.
That's right, someone else. Someone larger than me has worn these. They're stretched
No.
out, especially at the waist. It's pretty obvious.
So, let's see. Somebody stole them to use in their Boggy costume, and then put them back in your bag when they were done?
If you say so. It's not my job to know all the details. It's my job to sell souvenirs. Do you want a souvenir?
Oh, yes, but only if you choose one for me.
You look like you could use something to wind up. You can take this one.
Oh, okay. Tap and hold on its way to wind tap. Okay, a small plastic toy sold at the gift shop has the cartoony appearance of Boggy. Boggy's feet are hidden in a bucket of water. Okay, let's ask her about Echo.
Yeah, I have a pretty good view of him from here. Anyone supporting animal rights is okay in my book. His protest used to have a bit more energy, though. He spends more time inside his tent these days.
What's he doing in there?
I'm happy to say, I don't know.
There might be something I can ask Echo about.
Okay, let's see. My breakfast has okay. Yeah, Echo's poncho. Yeah, I have my suspicions on that poncho. Has recently acquired, sorry, person, pepper. Echo's recently, was never spoken to. Spends more time holding, spends less time holding. Okay, so Echo. Vibrating the protest sign. And more time in his tent. So Echo spends less time holding the protest sign and more time in his tent.
Echo spends less time holding the protest sign and more time in his tent. I wonder if Echo can tell me what he's been doing that's more important than his protest.
I want to go in his tent. Show her something.
Is that one of your clues? It's nice. You can put it away now.
What about this?
That is not something from my gift shop. I've never seen it before.
So now let's see. Okay, nothing else for here.
I can draw way better than that.
Can you show me?
There's no time. Maybe in the sequel.
Okay. Oh.
I always thought it was weird that his feet are in that little bucket all the time.
It's just part of the character, I guess. I'm surprised they don't sell some sort of boggy foot soaker.
And that would be the one product I'd consider buying.
Okay.
I have no idea what that is.
Okay, so I guess that's it. I don't think.
Where are you keeping all this stuff? In your pockets?
Okay, so I think that's it. So, let's go to. Oh, this girl.
You again. Ready with some cryptic advice, no doubt?
Don't let them take him.
Who? The murderer? That's my job. I gotta make sure that they...
No, the creature. Don't take him away. This place is his home.
Oh, Boggy. Hey, don't worry. I didn't really believe he could be, responsible for this mess.
You didn't?
Well, no.
Mainly because I didn't believe he existed at all. I don't believe he could have hurt anyone. I've always known who the murderer was, and it's not Boggy.
I don't believe he could ever hurt anyone.
So, he won't get in trouble? You won't have to leave?
Well, he's been out here for what, 60 years, hasn't he? And stayed out of trouble for that long. I have a feeling some detective isn't going to change all that in one day.
Well, in that case, he says, thank you.
Oh my goodness. Is she Boggy? Is she the mysterious creature? Or is Echo also the mysterious creature? Okay, first I want to go find out. Wait, let me go out of here for a second. This area, I think I missed something here. Suspects clues. Is it here? I got this. The wooden dog. I didn't get that. Let me just go get that. It just bothers me.
That's where I need to go. I can switch to walk mode with the button in the... Oh, I can... A simple wooden dock.
Is that it? There's nothing...
A simple wooden dock. A simple wooden dock. That must be the entrance to Boggy's Bog.
That's weird. I feel like there's something missing here. Bothers me. Wooden dog that... No clues? Oh, there's no clues. Never mind. Okay. Alright, so... It definitely looks like Echo is the one who's been dressing up as Boggy. But I don't know if he's the one who's actually got rid of Remington.
Hmm.
It's weird.
So what did Mr. Remington think of you? I mean, protesting in the middle of a swamp every day.
It wasn't his swamp. If he ever truly thought it was, then he was even more of a fool than he seemed.
But he didn't like you hanging around, right?
That man was exceptionally skilled at ignoring me, ignoring anything he didn't like.
So, what, he just left you alone?
He expected me to get bored and go home. He figured I'd get sick of this place and he'd have it back to himself.
But he didn't want it to himself, did he? He wanted lots of people to come visit all the time, surely.
I'm sure it says that in the brochure. Yes.
I heard you've been spending less time protesting recently and more time, in your tent. Normally I wouldn't pry, but it's my job to
I'm
ask.
touched people have even noticed something like that. I usually get the impression everyone else is doing their best to ignore me.
So, you admit it's true?
You can put your notebook away. There isn't really any reason for it. Nothing worth writing down, at least.
Well, if it's not worth writing down, maybe it's worth hearing.
In that case, you'd forget it.
How do you know? Maybe it would echo in my mind.
Look, if you take a guess and get it right, I promise not to deny it.
Let's work out why Echo was hidden away in his tent. Notebook time.
Okay, there's that's definitely it. I have a silly nickname, Boggy, the ghost, Rain, Tax. Is that it? Why has Echo been hit? No, it can't be. The ghost? Rain? Was it raining?
You've been in your tent, hiding from Boggy.
Why not?
Okay. We did that. So he's hiding from Boggy. Okay.
What?
You're not a bad detective.
Well, I found the photo in Remington's office. It was ripped up, though. I think he was some kind
He
of...
was a lot of things. Don't lose that picture. And show it to Mr. Harper before you leave.
Is Harper one of the hunters? Yeah. We did show him before we left.
Why are you carrying that around with you?
I have a suspicion it may have been the murder weapon.
Really? I thought Remington was attacked by something with claws, wasn't he? No thanks, my friend. I'm afraid I have no idea.
Okay, so that Harper dude is really...
Show it to somebody else.
Are you sure? Are you sure you didn't wear these?
No thanks, my friend.
Okay, so... I want to get into that tent.
I'm impressed someone managed to pick... And it's a colorful piece. It should open if I set the right number.
Wait, something in our notes about clues? No. Who says this is suspects? No, it wasn't notes. There was something that had the year. It's not the 21. Can't. You're missing something. $1963. That's the number I wanted. That looks like Burley. Was it Burley? This guy here. That looks like him. Maybe not. Okay, 1963. Let's check that. I'm curious how that works.
I'm impressed someone managed, and I.
No? Is the other way around? Let's try this. Don't know that. Look at these numbers? No, this is 9. This is 5 numbers. I wonder where we can get the numbers from. What have I missed? Okay, let's go back to Harper. He's really... Actually, I want to go back to Burl.
Oh? You saw Remington last night, but had you met him before? Did you know him?
I've never really spoken with him, but we've come into contact a few times. Vincent likes to handle that kind of work, and I like to let him.
What do you think of this place? The tourist attraction, I mean.
I can't say I like the idea of a natural area like this becoming commercialized.
I know. I just can't understand why anyone would even try.
I think Mr. Remington had his reasons. He looked like a man with a couple of secrets.
Like what?
I have no idea. If I knew, they wouldn't be secrets.
He's weird. This guy is weird.
You should ask someone else.
Do we have any clues? Oh, yes, this.
What is it? Some evidence from last night's murder?
Anything else I can show him?
That's great.
He was a photographer.
I'm sorry, I have not seen that before. What is it? Some evidence from last night's murder? That's great. I'm sorry, I have not seen that before. What is it? Some evidence from last night's murder?
I want to do the gun.
That's great.
What about your camera?
Vincent's work, I see. I'm glad he knows how to use the camera at least.
What do you think all those noises are?
Well, judging by the time this was recorded, I'd be able to make a pretty good guess. Yes, that's my photograph, taken near the woods at the north end of Boggy's Bog. Have you tried looking there?
Yes. Okay. Let's go and ask them.
I suppose you've met with our murder victim, Richard Remington.
Yes, I've been in and out of this place for a while now. Naturally, I've crossed paths with Remington a number of times. Good value, that one. A real raconteur, you know.
You liked him? So far, I'm getting the impression he wasn't the most popular guy around here.
Well, that much is clear, isn't it? The man obviously slipped up somewhere, made an enemy or two, and bam, that's that. You just can't be too careful, can you?
Yeah, I think he did have an enemy or two. Or 3. But you liked him.
I respected him. Good head on his shoulders. Good business sense, that man. He understood how to make things work for him.
Didn't he just say bam? How did he know? It's almost like he knew about the gun. Hold on.
I don't really have time to be looking at items from your collection. You won't be getting very far discussing that with me. Try someone less important.
Looks like he's wearing a wig.
If you want an autograph, a plain sheet of paper will suffice, thank you.
Oh, look at that photo again.
I don't really have time to be looking at items from your collection.
Okay.
You won't be getting very far discussing that with me. Try someone less important.
Looks like a hunter himself. Okay.
If you want an autograph, a plain sheet of paper will suffice, thank you. I simply don't have time to help you with this. You want me to sign a photograph for you?
No, I want you to give me information.
I'm a busy man, and this doesn't look like it's worth my time.
I think it's time I went to talk to Officer James.
Ooh, okay. The beginning of the end, chapter 4, right. Where's Officer James? At the clearing, I assume. That's where we are. And Officer James is where? At the swamp docks. No, I'm not finished. Or am I finished? I feel like I haven't finished everything. Suspects are 100%. Clues. No, because I didn't get everything about this. It bothers me. And we still need to gather some information. Let me go back to Harper. Oh, I already showed it to him.
You don't know everything, I'm afraid.
Because there's nothing about that.
I can't help you with that one. Sorry.
Maybe the guy in the museum knows more information about this. Hold on. Or wait. Maybe Waybridge knows more about the hat? Okay.
So, a good example of how Boggy's feet are never shown in any form. They often use that little red bucket to hide them.
Okay.
This is just a piece of junk they sell to tourists. It has no resemblance to the real creature. I've never seen that before, and I never want to see it again.
Did I get all of the information now? Let's see. Oh, wait, no, I need... what am I missing? I got this. Oops, let's just go here and go through them. This. Okay, I'm gonna go ask Harper again about that, but I couldn't. Who haven't I asked about this photo? Yeah, the photo is the key. And I want to go into the tent. I guess we'll find out later. Okay, May I ask him about it? Yes, I've already asked him.
I have no interest in something like that. Obviously.
Okay, no. So... Okay, let's go and see. Did I ask? Who haven't I asked about that? She told me already about it.
I recognize some of those men, unfortunately. They've hunted in the swamp before.
Before it became a protected area?
Before that, yes. And one of them after that.
And one of them after that. What else does she know?
You can put that away. I can't help you with it. No, thank you.
No, she didn't have information.
He drew me into his journal. I was 20 years old. That's the end of the story.
I bet it's not. Does this explorer have a name?
Yes.
Are you going to tell me?
No.
Ah.
If you bring me something with liquid on it, I might be able to help you.
Okay, so... Alright. Did we get everything then? So she was the one who... No, it's fucking wasn't here. It's just a swamp dog we didn't get this far, that's it. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste my time here. Okay, so let's go back to the dog. I really want to open that tent though. Am I missing something?
Grass, trees, nothing unusual. A shipwreck? And why is there
There's nothing here, is there?
a shipwreck? And what? A shipwreck? And what? The tables, I think. Water everywhere. And seriously, I'm not drinking that.
Okay. So... It's her.
You finally returned. Well, did you find the swamp creature? Where is he?
I didn't find him.
What? You're not getting paid to wander about aimlessly, Grimoire. Get back out there.
He might have been one of the hunters. This case can't be solved. I'll keep looking for him. I don't need to.
I don't need to.
Final chapter, Boggy's criminal record. Oh no.
Why not? I thought he was our prime suspect.
Not anymore.
Didn't you find photographic evidence of Boggy from last night? Let me see that photo. If that's not Boggy, what is it?
I found designs for the costume in a trash can. Not only that, I collected all the pieces of the costume myself. Well, nearly all of them. There's still the one that...
But the footprints at the scene of the crime! How can you prove these don't belong to a real creature? What's this? I thought there were no records of a footprint anywhere.
No public records. The footprints at the crime scene don't match the ones on this page. They were just a product of these slippers. A part of the costume.
But Grimoire, this costume, it doesn't have claws of any kind. How do you explain the 3 wounds on the victim's chest?
The prongs match up with the wounds perfectly. The handle's even covered in slime, see?
Ah, but this swamp slime was one of the reasons Boggy became a suspect in the first place. Surely this only incriminates the creature further.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? But that slime, it's not exactly what you think. This stuff has an uncanny resemblance to the so-called swamp slime. A bunch of it was stolen from the storeroom of the cafe, which reminds me.
What is that exactly?
A poisoned hot dog. It's the second reason that the murderer broke into the storeroom. He put this green powder on the entire supply, just to make sure.
To make sure of what?
Make sure Remington got ill and had to return to his office, to make sure no one would eat at the cafe ever again, to make sure everyone in the swamp would be poisoned.
To make sure Remington got ill and had to return to his office.
Remington went back to his office? Alone?
Oh, final chapter, the murder.
I've been looking through your evidence, Grimoire. One piece in particular seems critical to me. I think we need to work out.
Video footage? Vincent Vanderpeer filmed it last night, at the exact moment of the murder, I believe.
Well, exactly. I think we can both agree these sounds in the background. They're essential in our mystery. Could you talk me through them? Just rearrange the descriptions on the left to match the sounds on the right.
Okay.
Drag them around and keep swapping until you're happy with the order.
Okay.
And if you want to hear the sounds again, you can tap on them.
No problem. I can always check my case file if I want to go over my notes.
Okay, so rearrange descriptions to match sounds, drag the white boxes to swap positions, tap on a sound to hear it again. So, so first, opens. Okay, Remington cries out in shock as Boggy viewed. Culprit grabs a metal poker. Remington fires his hunting rifle at the culprit. Remington lands on the planks outside his office. Remington cries out in shock and falls backwards. Okay, so this is the first thing. So, yes. Then Remington cries out in shock. Okay. Yeah, Remington cries out in shock and falls backwards. So, Remington lands. No, Remington fires. Remington culprit grabs the metal poker and Remington cries out in shock as Boggy appears. No, that's this one. Okay. Culprit drops the metal poker. Remington cries out in shock. Let's see this. Okay, fires his shot. Okay, culprit. No, that's. And stab. Yeah, he got stabbed. Then. And falls backward. The ripping. The rip off the curtain. Culprit drops. Remington lands on the planks.
I think that's it.
Ah, excellent. There's just two small details bothering me. First of all, if Remington ripped off a piece of his curtains, why wasn't it found at the crime scene? What happened to it?
It was.
Turns out the murderer took that piece of fabric and concealed it inside the head of the costume. Then he fled the crime scene to hide all the parts in different areas of the swamp.
Ah, well, that's my problem. If Remington fired his rifle, how did the assailant survive and manage to escape? Did Remington miss his target?
At point blank? A man of his experience? I don't think so. In fact, the answer to that question is the very last link in our chain. The one thing that has eluded me so far. I'll drag the clue items from the left onto my drawing here, and we'll see what happens when we compare the pieces I collected with the original design I found.
So, yeah.
Wait, you never found the body piece, the torso.
You're right, and I never would have found it. Not lying around. Not like the others.
But what does this have to do with the murderer surviving the rifle shot?
This torso is probably made up of some thick material, something covering the culprit's entire upper body. I believe it may have even been enough to
soften the impact from a bullet. Aha!
Exactly.
Well, let's put your theory to the test. Where is that last piece of the costume?
So, wait, it's not the gift shop. It could be in the tent, maybe?
But how? We looked everywhere. Not a single clue.
Simple. He's still wearing it.
Oh, the poncho.
I don't know
Yes.
what you want with me. Sounds like you two were smart enough to uncover the real criminal in this swamp, and lucky enough to have somebody else deal with him for you. You worked it out. He had his rifle on him. He got half a glance at me and pulled the trigger without hesitation.
But why would he do that? You were dressed as Buggy. He shouldn't be pointing his gun at a unique scientific specimen, not to mention his main attraction.
You're right. It doesn't make
It
sense.
doesn't make sense, does it? Not unless you're in on the secret.
My hunting photo leads me. The hunting photo leads. Okay, so yeah, leads me to believe that Richard Remington was here to hunt Boggy. Yeah, that's what we thought from the beginning, right?
The hunting photo
Yes.
leads me to believe Richard Remington was here to hunt Boggy.
Final chapter: The Hunter and the Hunted.
A secret society, an order of hunters, seeking out mysterious and elusive creatures.
The Order goes further than this one man, and much further than this one swamp.
The whole thing is kind of distressing. I knew something was wrong as soon as I stepped into that office.
I'm glad you've finally come around. It's not just
But what about Remington? He was a member of this order?
He made Boggy his own personal project, his own obsession. For years he hunted the creature, the potential perfect addition to his collection.
But he owned the tourist attraction. He set it up himself, didn't he?
He did. It was just his way of forming a legal loophole. Since the area became protected, he and his friends were unable to come here for hunting anymore. Boggy's Bog was just a front for his own little game. A man pursuing a creature.
Creature that might not even exist.
And that's why Remington kept a rifle nearby at all times?
Well, exactly. He didn't want to take any chances.
Now, don't you see? I did this place a service. Did Boggy a service. That creature, he can live in peace again.
Can he? You tried to frame him for murder. You wanted everyone to think he was some kind of ruthless predator?
Well, think about it. Once he became suspected of murder, they'd have no choice but to shut this whole place down. Everyone would finally realize they had no business here.
But he's not a killer. He didn't have the right. How can you know what Boggy wanted? Well, I still have my suspicions.
But he's not a killer. You're the one who...
Detective,
It's
finished. Oh, don't be angry. You should be glad. It's finally time to leave the swamp. You have another job to do.
I don't know.
Not that it makes any difference to somebody like you, but I never intended to kill him. Just to scare him. Convince him Boggy wasn't going to let him live here in peace any longer. But, true to form, he had his rifle on him. You worked out the rest yourself.
You're right. It doesn't make any difference. It makes a difference.
You're right. It doesn't make any difference.
Well, Mr. Everstone, I'm afraid you'll still have to come with us. Fortunately, there's a police station just a few miles down the...
Hey, wait!
He's running.
Oh! Aha!
Looks like you solved more than one mystery tonight.
That was cute. I really liked that game. And Boggy was so adorable. Well, I'm definitely going to be playing the second game, Tangle Tower, next time. So thanks for joining me. Bye.